Thank you. So proving the intent in genocide is always very, very difficult. What we've seen is a number of Western leaders, and certainly the EU statement of yesterday was saying that there are signs of possible or potential genocide. So there's always a great deal of reluctance to term something as genocide in such a way. I mean, what we have seen is Russia had accused Ukraine of committing genocide initially. Ukraine then took the matter to the International Court of Justice for breaches of the Genocide Convention. But in terms of establishing whether what we see or what we are seeing on the ground is genocide, and as you rightly say, it is a complicated matter. It's a complicated matter for lawyers, let alone non-lawyers. So it is very difficult to prove. If we look at the comparison of the Bosnian conflict, they were only able to prove genocide in respect of Srebrenica. They were not able to prove it in respect of other parts of the conflict. And so what we've seen, President Zelensky is making very, very clear that he considers this to be an attempt to eradicate Ukrainian people. And of course, the fullness of time will show whether a claim of genocide can be proven. But what I would say is that it's not a sliding scale of severity. We can't say that it's less severe because it's war crimes and crimes against humanity rather than genocide. Genocide requires specific intent, but what we are seeing is very clearly war crimes, and because of the systematic, widespread nature of the crimes, is almost certainly crimes against humanity. And I think we are seeing the hallmarks of what could possibly be genocide. But I think we have to exercise some caution in terminology. And there is always this, because there are mass killings, it is genocide. There doesn't have to be mass killings in order for it to be genocide. The killing of one person can amount to genocide, depending upon the context and depending upon the intent of those that are committing these acts. I think the case against Vladimir Putin is even stronger than it probably was against Slobodan Milosevic and even Ratko Mladic or Radovan Karadzic on the basis of the statements that have been made by Vladimir Putin in recent weeks leading up to the 24th of February and subsequently. And even some of the remarks that have been made by some other members of the Russian administration over the last few days. To suggest that there is no knowledge and that there is a continuous push for the attacks. Let's not forget that what happened on the 24th of February was a crime of aggression. Now, there may not be jurisdiction to prosecute that in the International Criminal Court, but there is jurisdiction to prosecute that in Ukraine and potentially under universal jurisdiction in other European countries. So the evidence is strong, it is overwhelming, it is compelling, and it's building up day by day. What we've seen with the killing of more than 400 people, when we've seen people with their hands tied behind their back, shot in the back of the head as Russian troops are exiting those areas, then it is no case is a slam dunk. But of course, there is very strong evidence to show Russian involvement and Russian complicity at the very, very top level. If that can be attributed as a statement of the Russian Federation, then it's a very clear statement as to their intent. It is very clear that they are trying to eradicate not only the people, but the very existence of Ukraine as a country and as a people. The statement is very clear. Again, it would have to be attributed to the Russian Federation that this was a statement, a position put forward by the Russian Federation. It's actually not. It goes a lot further than what has been stated by Putin and other political commentators from within the Russian Federation. But certainly, it is a very clear and very, very worrying statement.